Hi, I'm Pete.
And I'm Kaz, and together we are Crafty Caravanners. This week we've come to an independent campsite called Kennexstone. It's in the peninsula of the Gower, and it has 200 pitches, although at the moment due to COVID restrictions they're just using 150 pitches.
The site is all grass. We have electrical hookup, but there are plenty of places to fill up with fresh water and to empty your wastewater. Lots of bins provided, and there's a very good dog walking area.
We're close to one of the best beaches in Europe, and we'll take you along later to our trek there. Very beautiful. Whilst here we bumped into this pair of lovelies. So Mark and Judy, as you may or may not know, are the Gypsy Souls. They have their own YouTube channel, so take a look over there. And they are the wardens here at Kennexstone Park this season.
The weather this weekend has been a mix of very, very windy and wet gales and very, very nice days and everything in between. We've had a lot of water, haven't we?
Yeah, it has been quite wet. It woke us up in the middle of the night last night, torrential rain. Even on Friday, when we were due to leave home, we were kind of in two minds whether or not we were actually going to even do the trip or postpone it till Saturday because it was so windy. But
it really was touch and go. We had to keep one eye on the wind forecast the whole time. The old Severn Bridge was closed because of the wind, and the new bridge was taking a lot of strain because of all the traffic. So it cost us an extra, probably an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah,
in
it did
driving.
take us a long time to get here because of that. But luckily, unluckily for me, I had an emergency dentist appointment because I broke a tooth. So it meant that we could leave it till later in the day to see what the weather was doing, and we decided at 4 o'clock that it was safe enough to travel. There was no changes on the bridges. The new one was still open, so I'm glad we came. Say Saturday we had lovely weather. Sunday, unfortunately, turned into a bit of a duvet day for us. I mean, it just really was too wet to go out. Quite disappointed because there's a lovely hill over there. We'll show you a panoramic shot of the site in a minute. And you can walk up there, and apparently when you get to the top you can see seven counties.
7 counties.
And
yes.
You can see, what sea was it? You could see some...
The Welsh Sea. I don't know.
Quite disappointed, but we have enjoyed it here so much that we are definitely going to come back. We'll probably come back later in September when the school holidays are over, so that hopefully it's still nice and quiet, but better weather, and we'll be able to get up on the hill and do our trek. And also get to spend a bit more time with Mark and Judy, because unfortunately they've been really busy working.
Yes, they have. There's a view of what I think is the Worm's Head. And going slowly over to the left, there is the Worm, which looks like a set of sea cliffs overlooking this end of the beach. If I can now look upwards So this is the pathway that we came down earlier. It really looks a lot worse than it is. Not too bad at all. Kaz has just said that we found a third piece of sea glass. Now we've got some bits and pieces. There we go. And that's our third piece. Nice. We've had quite a couple of stormy days, almost to the point where we didn't drive through yesterday evening to get here, but I'm glad we did. I see the sea is still looking a little bit angry, but the weather's taken a turn for the better. Still a little bit windy, but the sun's out. Another piece of sea glass. Here we go. Piece of green. The Helvetia was carrying a cargo of timber from Canada. The vessel was wrecked upon the shores of Rhossili Beach on the morning of 1st of November 1887. No one was killed in this beaching, and the cargo was gathered up and sold at auction. It is rumoured that the ship's deck boards were used to renovate a local man's kitchen. He had intended to strip the wreck of its valuable copper, but this was buried too deep in the sands. Vulcanite bottle stopper. I don't think we've had one of those before, have we? Have we had one? Okay. Not very many.
No, that's our second.
Second one. Second one with a dot pattern. Lovely. Here are our beachcombing finds. We decided to try out our new Teppanyaki grill. We are extremely happy with this purchase. We found that it worked very well, even in windy conditions. I'm not convinced our very small Kadak grill would hold up in this wind. The sausages were delicious, both as a tasty lunchtime treat and for later in a sausage casserole. We'll do a whistle-stop tour of the facilities, starting with something a bit unusual, but probably going to be becoming more and more the usual, some electric car charging points. Over here is the motorhome service point, and over here is the shower and toilets block. Wetsuits, boards and beach equipment are not allowed. Next to the toilet and shower block is the washing up and laundry room. And if you were a little bit gutted about not being able to wash your wetsuit, over here is a handy wetsuit washing area. This is the access into the campsite, or at least the part of the property which is the campsite, and it's a number plate recognition controlled boom gate system. And over here is the gas store. It's been a totally miserable day all day today. It's now sort of 6 p.m. in the evening. It's stopped raining for the first time. We'll now take the dogs into the dog walking area. Note the poo bin, which is the only one on site that we had discovered. And cutting to the bottom of the field, you can see the weather has changed pretty much for the better. I will now put on some music so you can enjoy the site tour in reverse.
So thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, then give us a thumbs up.
Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Hit that notification bell, and thank you very much for watching.
Bye.
Bye.